What's going on, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How is everybody doing? Fix these glasses. They look lopsided. What's going on, Miss B. Carter? Woman of wealth, what's going on? Wow. How you doing? Hey, Mia Fields. How's everybody doing? Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. I ain't gonna wait too much longer. We already almost 6 minutes in. This is Impromptu. Hey, Catherine Powell. This is Impromptu. I have been trying to get on for a minute, and it just has not happened. If it's not one thing, it is another that has gone on with work, and I have been traveling. It is the summer. And so my son has been in several different camps. And so picking him up and taking him here and all of this other stuff in the midst of what all I got going on. It's just been that way. I am I am visiting with my sister. I came to visit for a few days. I was going to pop over to Newburgh and see Jamal at his Innovate conference. But unfortunately, some things have occurred back home, and I gotta get to the bench. Have you been keeping up with the situation with Shirley Strawberry's Steve Harmon's your husband? Has been charged with RICO. Oh my God! Is it true that I was told that he's messing around with Shirley's dog? That can't be true, right? Hey, just being me. That can't be true. Is that true? Anybody heard that? I do not believe that. Anybody else heard that? That's not true. You done cheated on her. You done stole from her. God forbid you. You done took her dog's innocence. That's not true. Has anybody heard that? Oh my goodness. It's been rough, guys. So I needed to pop on. I can't be on long. Hey, say James. Wow says yes. What? No. Yes, they found pictures, but I do think he was doing it with animals. What? Oh. Talk about adding insult to injury. Stay away from. God. I heard that, but I figured it was some type of cruelty, but I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking maybe just being mean to the dog, kicking on the dog. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Good God have mercy. What? Who is this dude? Yes, it did. What'd you say, Justin? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. My. Oh my goodness. Yes, he did. My goodness. What? Oh my God. Who is this dude? And this is what's interesting, right? Because when you think about the gravity of what we know he's done, imagine what must be it lurking in the shadows that they don't even know yet. I mean, no, I don't think he was doing it with animals. The pictures were of dogs doing sexual things to kids. Oh, okay, okay. Excuse me. Okay, thank you for clearing that up, because I was like, my goodness, what is this? Lord have mercy. That's worse. Lord. Now you can't trust the kids with the dogs. Where they at? Oh God. Now the children can't run up and pet the dog because you don't know if he petting him because he just like dogs or if he trying to groom that little thing. What are we doing? Oh my God. My God. Hey, Erlene. His co-defendant took a plea deal yesterday. Yeah. Got 10 years, I think I saw. 9 or 10. 9 or 10. Hey, Shanice. Y'all come on in, come on in. When you come in, hit the like button for me. As you come on in, hit the like button for me. I sure appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hit the like button, hit the share, text somebody, let them know. The notifications is probably going to take a little longer to get out because I just popped on while I was able. While I was able. I thought I was going to be able to send out a notification and get, set it, set it and let the notifications get out, but things happen. How's everybody doing? I was able to go swimming today. I had a good time. Oh my God, it felt so good. Woo, man, Lord have mercy. Okay, y'all, let's get in it right quick because I can't be on long. So let's be in it right quick. We are 12 minutes in. Let's get it in. Let's talk about the newest thing that I heard and saw was Peter Thomas. Did y'all hear about Peter? Did y'all hear about Peter Thomas? Let me see if I can find it. Y'all hold on a minute. I'm trying to find it. Michelle had it on her show. Here it is. Can't give y'all that. Hold on a second. Okay. All right, let's go back over here. Let's go down here. Go here. Here. Let's see if I can find it right there. Right there. Okay. There we go. All right, let's see. All right, now this is, y'all know the rules. This is fair use. We're only gonna listen to, this is Michelle A.T. Elliott. She has her YouTube show. And doing very well. We know her from Straight Out the A, I think was her blog at one point in time. Now she's over here, and she got other things she's doing on other platforms. I know she has a Patreon and some other things. So the news broke about Peter Thomas and his situation with his taxes, that he wasn't paying them. And these taxes that he wasn't paying were not his taxes. The taxes that he was not paying were the taxes of the employees. And he wasn't paying his portion of the taxes. There's a portion that the employees pay in taxes, FICA, and there's a portion the employer pays. And he wasn't paying those. And so there's been some discussions with the IRS about how this situation is going to be resolved. And based on that, Peter came out and gave a statement. And we're going to listen to what he has to say. Yeah, girl, Peter. Well, I said, I didn't hear about Peter. What are you up to? Well, do y'all remember some time ago, there was these things coming out about Peter owing taxes. There was these things coming out about him not paying his employees, them not getting their tips, all of this stuff that he was dipping back into the cash register. There was a young lady, I think she was Caucasian or Blasian or something, I don't know. But there was this lady who said that he had hired her to come in and managed his bar one. And I think this was the one in Miami. Anybody know for sure, jump in the comments and let me know and correct me. Y'all know I appreciate you when you help your YouTube pastor. Ms. B. Carter, right on the head. I didn't realize that those people were saying he didn't pay them. That's right. That's right. Peter came on and he did a few lives to address it, but he just kind of shunned it off like it wasn't a big deal. And that he's had these issues before and he's dealt with them before and he'll deal with it again. It's not that big of a deal. But the young lady was saying that no, it is a big deal because what you're doing is illegal. And the way you're doing it is illegal. This is more than just a money shortage. And then the young lady said that he tried to put out and spread a rumor that she was the one who was stealing. He caught her stealing or something, accused her of doing something that wasn't right. And that pissed her off. And so she came out publicly and started saying the things in public that she had been saying to him about his shady business dealings behind the scene. And she said she wasn't going to stop until he was stopped. That's what she said. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what she said. She said she wasn't going to stop. Mm-hmm. Dr. Brenda says swimming is my favorite type of exercise whenever I can. I know I love it. I don't get to do it as much as I love it. One reason why I like to travel, especially during the summer, because you get to go jump in the pool. You can swim all the while you on they say vacation. And then some people say it ain't no vacation because by the time you finish vacationing, you need a vacation. I remember that lady. She told it. Stole it. Credit card situation, the tax situation, the not paying the employees situations. Miss you too, Angela. Thank you so much, baby. I appreciate you. Judge miss y'all. That's why I jumped on. I said no, because in a few hours, I'm going to be back on the road traveling back home. When I get back home, I got to go right into work and deal with all this stuff that's been happening since I've been gone. I promise you, y'all, I thought I could get away for 2 days. It did not happen. Woman of Worth said, Peter don't pay nobody. Now, listen, that is allegedly. Now, I don't know if he don't pay nobody, but it is apparent that he don't pay the IRS. And I'm not laughing at Peter's situation because I love Peter and I hate this for Peter. I'm just saying, I'm making a joke. Y'all know how we do. I didn't give my disclaimers before we start. But No. See, listen, it's a fact though, right? She said, Peter don't pay anybody. Anybody. I can't say anybody. That's allegedly that he don't pay anybody. But he sure don't pay the IRS. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Dr. Brenda said, I truly understand and praying for your strength and all you have going on, undergirding you, and appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much, Dr. Brenda. I promise you. You know, but it's like any situation. My life really is no different than anybody else's. You have a period of time where man, things is just lovely. Everything just falls into place. I mean, it's beautiful. You got time for everything. And then the lightning strikes and the billow rolls, you know. I take that back. Peter Patience. Oh, God. Oh, man. Let's listen to what he say. Let's listen to what he say.
Hold on. And put this right here.
That's fast. And social media world, including Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, etc. All right, I'm going to make a statement. My attorney and I have been working on the case for the last 2.5 years now. And it came in on where I'm putting out this statement. I must have to apologize to my mom, my dad that's passed, and my kids, my friends, immediate family members, and anybody out there that checked for me. I did some wrong that I have to make right. I have to stand up. I have to be accountable. I have to be responsible, and I have to pay my debt. So 2.5 years ago, the IRS started a case that went back 10 years and showed that from struggling.
Now, I paused it right here for a second because I want to keep in line with the research and the entertainment and all of that. And we want to stay in line, right? So I want to alter it in some way. And I want to pause and say this. He said they started this case 2 years ago, but it went back 10. Now, before Bar One was in Miami, he had a Bar One in Atlanta. He had Bar One, I believe it was in Charlotte. And rumors was around him then not paying. Remember, one of the big issues that Peter had with Cynthia was the money. Remember, they were going to go into business. He had Bar One. Bar One went out of business. Him and Cynthia were going into business to do something else, a tapestry bar, some stuff it was, whatever. And it never came to fruition But Cynthia was struggling with where my money at then. If I put in on this project and the project doesn't happen, where my money? And that was talked about on Watch What Happened Live and a few other interviews that she had done. And she did eventually say that Peter did pay her back. But it appears that there has always been an issue surrounding Peter and money. Now, I don't know, you know, I'm a seasoned girl, okay? Your YouTube pastor got a little, you know, I got a little salt and a little pepper. A little salt. A little salt and a little pepper, right? I got some season on me, right? So, do y'all remember when Peter had the Source magazines and the Source Awards? Who remember that? Sean Talk said he's been mishandling money for a long time. It's been alleged. What you said, wow? Our Father did say there wouldn't be storms, but brighter days are ahead. There would be storms. Yes, sir. I know my latter day is gonna be better than my former. Oh, I know that. Hey. Yeah. It's okay. It's all right. And to be quite honest, it don't really even have anything to do with me. It's just, you know, the job that I do working with children and working with families, it can tug at your heart. You know, it can tug at your heart. And I'm sincere. You know, I got a child. I just... So sometimes Judge T just have to come in and do what she got to do. The goal is always to keep the family together. And if you have to separate the family, reunify the family as quickly as you possibly can. But if it ain't healthy, and I hear what I say, if it ain't healthy, if it ain't safe, if it ain't sound, if it ain't loving, then we're going to have to put that baby somewhere where it can have access to all those things. And that's what people don't understand. You got to get a different view of the system, a different perspective. This is not to punish anybody. This is to ensure that our babies don't end up in stoves, garbage cans, in bags thrown in the woods. Come on, somebody. I know y'all hear me. Can I get an amen? 1 Thessalonians 5:3, King James Version said, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction coming upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. You better say it again. Hey. No, we're going to fight for these babies. Yes, indeed. Do y'all remember when Peter had the Source Awards, the Hip Hop Source Awards, and the Source magazine? It was all about hip hop. Y'all remember that? So when Peter says he's been in the game for a long time, he's not lying. He's been around for a long time. Right? And all that went away. So when he says he's had a lot of business, he has. That's good, but that's not the issue, having a lot. Having at least one sustainable business is the goal. You can have had 20 businesses and say, but I tried, then that's good. I'm not saying don't do those things. Successful people try a lot and fail a lot before that one thing hit. It is unfortunate for Peter. He just has never hit. Somebody got to. Catherine said, I remember the Source magazine. That's Peter Thomas. That's Peter. Let's finish hearing what he had to say. I'm going to back it up a little bit.
I have to pay my debt. So 2.5 years ago, the IRS started a case that went back 10 years and showed that from one struggling business to the next and the next, it had failed to pay my withholding taxes on time. And at some point when the business wasn't doing well, failed to pay at all. And it's something that I thought I could work out, catch up with, make hold. But the hole got deeper for me. So I deeply regret, and I'm saying this with all sincerity, I deeply regret not to make the IRS withholding tax a priority in my life, with no excuses, because there is none. It's the law. I'm finding out a lot about that law lately. And what I need to say to all business owners out there, if you're starting out a business, make sure that you're funded enough to cover your payroll after you pay your rent and you pay your utilities and you pay your vendors. Make sure that you can cover those withholding taxes, and make sure on the 20th of every month you pay those revenue taxes, because when those things add up, Uncle Sam is your partner, and they're not getting their piece, and keep on adding it up, it's gonna come and it's gonna bite you like it's biting me now. Okay, so I deeply regret, not paying my withholding taxes in a timely manner or in any manner that would put me in the place where I am now. And but I'm going to be accountable. I'm going to be responsible, and I'm going to pay my debt. Okay, because that's the agreement, and that's the way it is. Okay. Thank you for the time. I'll be talking about this some more, probably. Okay, but I'm quite sure when it comes out, because y'all like to put me in the shade room and all those other places, I'm quite sure it's going to be all over the place, because I am Peter Anthony Thomas. Okay. Again, I apologize to the United States government who gave me such a wonderful opportunity to express myself and build these businesses. And I let them down, I let myself down, I let my family down, and I'm going to make amends. Okay? Thank you.
Need a car?
Places, I'm quite sure it's going to be all over the place. Okay? So I deeply regret, not paying my withholding taxes in a timely manner or in any manner that would put me in the place where I am now. And but I'm going to be accountable. I'm going to be responsible, and I'm going to pay my debt. Okay, because that's the agreement.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just talking. I didn't know the thing was on mute. I didn't want y'all to hear me crunching on my potato chips while y'all were listening to Peter. I wanted y'all to hear that again. I played that again. Let me play it again. Listen to what Peter says, y'all. Listen carefully.
Okay. So I deeply regret, not paying my withholding taxes in a timely manner or in any manner that would put me in the place where I am now. And but I'm going to be accountable. I'm going to be responsible, and I'm going to pay my debt. Okay, because that's the agreement.
I wanted y'all to hear that again. I wanted y'all to hear that again. I wanted y'all to hear that again. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bears rule, the people mourn. Yes, it do. Proverbs 29:2. I'm sure his employees had a lot of problems trying to get a refund. What money? Why we owe you a refund? We ain't got no money from you. Who? I didn't know Source was Peter. He's been around for a long time. I've never seen anyone go public and apologize to Uncle Sam. Is Peter hoping someone contributes to his GoFundMe? Listen, I played that over and over for you because I wanted y'all to hear what Peter said. He says he is going to accept responsibility. He is going to pay his debt because that's the agreement. Hey, Ra. Hello. Good to see you. I know what you're trying to say. I am afraid. Y'all, I'm afraid Peter about to go to jail. Did y'all hear what I said? Y'all, I'm afraid that Peter is about to go to jail. All right. Well, I hope you feel better, baby. What agreement? Catherine Powell says time will tell. No, it will. It just did. It just did. What agreement? He said because that's the agreement. The agreement to who? With who? And when people talking about paying their debt, that's not paying a fine. That's doing time. When you apologize to the government, you are on your way. I'm almost positive. I don't know. I just did criminal defense work for about 20 years, 25 years or so. That's all. I don't know nothing. I ain't a part of it. I ain't a part of the team. I don't practice law anymore. I don't give legal advice anymore. I don't know nothing about it. But prior to sitting on the bench, I practiced criminal defense law for about 25 years or so. Oh, Catherine says he owes him thousands of dollars. He does. He does owe him, Catherine. He does. And he owed them some time. He gonna give them some of his time. He owe them thousands because he owes the IRS. He got to pay them folks their money. Listen, what do you think Wesley Snipes went to prison for, federal prison for what was it, 3 years? 5 years? I know it was 3. He served 3. I think he got 5. He served 3. What do you think Wesley Snipes went to federal prison for? Yep, 1 foot already in there. He hoping for a bailout from one of his favorite friends. Yeah, I saw he could get up to 5 years. Yes. C-Mag, read between the lines. Yeah. Listen, I hate it. Don't get it twisted. I am not excited about seeing Peter Thomas go to jail, to prison, to nothing. I like Peter. I do. I thought Peter was entertaining. I thought if it had not been for Peter on that show, I think it would have fallen off the rails a lot sooner. I don't blame Peter for feeling like he should have got paid. In a lot of times, it was Peter and his antics that brought substance to the show. And we saw that because when he and Cynthia divorced and he was no longer on the show, where did the show go? It started falling to pieces. It just started. It was already on its way down, but when Peter left, it went a little further. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. So in your professional expertise, what we heard lets us know what time it is. No, I don't have a professional opinion. I don't have a professional opinion anymore. Not in the law. No. As judge, all I do is look at whatever allegations come before me, whatever the issue is. I look at the facts. I see what the law says about it, and it is what it is. It falls where it falls. See, Mac, no. I don't have a professional opinion. I have a personal opinion. Hey, Sean. Shawnee said, hey, Judge, why would any reasonable person not pay their taxes as a reasonable business owner? Well, it sounds like he was saying he didn't have the money. Well, it sounds like he's saying there were times when he had the money and he didn't pay. And then when he didn't have the money and it was time to pay, he didn't pay, which made things worse. It also appears from what he said that there were times that he did pay, but he wasn't paying them on time. If he paid, he didn't pay them on time. And so when you take what he didn't pay, I'm pretty sure there's some penalties on that money because the government takes that money and invests it so that it has money to try to fund Social Security. So you're losing investment off that money. Peter just made his bye-bye speech. And yes, Shade Room going to eat up you up, Peter. Lord have mercy. Hey, Shea Hunter. Oh, my. I hate it for Peter. I do. Look at Brenda. Dr. Brenda said, hi. Okay. Just your thoughts. Yes, indeed. Hey, Lady. Hey. Yeah, you're a little late, but you ain't missed a whole lot, and I'm not gonna be here too long. I got to I'm waiting on my sister. I gotta start packing. I'm waiting on my sister to get back, see if she wants to go out and eat dinner or something together on my last night here. And then I got to lay it down because I'm traveling early. But I have had fun seeing my sister. I have had fun. I wish everybody had behaved at the house. I could have hung out for Greek week. But it ain't gonna work. Lord will bless us. We'll come back next year. Why I said if he paid, he didn't pay on time and just put 5 on pump 10. Do you understand? Yeah, 5 on it. If he gave anything, he gave 5 on it. Oh, Peter. Well, we praying for you, Peter. We praying for you, Peter. If your apology can help you in any way, I pray and hope that it does. I pray and hope that it does. God allows it to touch somebody's heart who thought to send you one way and they send you another, brother. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Nene Leaks. Y'all know Nene got a TV show. Who knew that? Let me see if I can find the trailer. I don't see it. It's on Lifetime. Y'all heard about Nene having a Lifetime? Okay, let me see if this is right here.
Wix gives you the
Y'all
power.
be wanting all the time. I can't do it.
Of its programming slate, featuring 2 brand new caught on camera clip shows. The first, Outrageous Love with Nene Leaks, will premiere on July 1st at 10 p.m. Eastern. This highly anticipated show stars Nene Leaks, who will provide her trademark witty and insightful commentary on the ups and downs of couples' love lives. Drawing from her own rich personal experiences,
Can y'all hear?
Atlanta, which debuted in 2008. During her 11-season tenure on the popular Bravo, featuring 2 brand new caught on camera clip shows. The time is set to heat up your summer with an exciting expansion of its programming slate, featuring 2 brand new caught on camera clip shows. The first, Outrageous Love with Nene Leaks, will premiere on July 1st at 10 p.m. Eastern. This highly anticipated show stars Nene Leaks, who will provide her trademark witty and insightful commentary on the ups and downs of couples' love lives. Drawing from her own rich personal experiences, Leaks will offer a unique perspective on the featured clips, making the show a must-watch for fans of romance and reality TV alike. Now, Nene first captured the public's attention as one of the original cast members of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, which debuted in 2008. During her 11-season tenure on the popular Bravo series, Leaks became a fan favorite, known for her memorable one-liners and unforgettable moments. Phrases like, "Oh, not a white refrigerator," "I said what I said," and "so nasty and so rude" have since become iconic in the reality TV lexicon. Following her success on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Leaks ventured into acting, landing a recurring role as Coach Roz Washington on Ryan Murphy's hit show Glee. She also starred as Rocky Rhodes in Murphy's comedy series The New Normal. Most recently, Leaks appeared in the Lifetime movie Hunting Housewives, sharing the screen with former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Denise Richards. Outrageous Love with Nene Leakes is produced by Anomaly Entertainment with Leakes, Matthew Kelly, Michael Sorensen, and Karen Infantino serving as executive producers. I love that she has executive producer credit. Awesome. Amy Savitsky and Nicole Vogel are also executive producing for Lifetime.
Did y'all hear that? All right. Nene got her own show on Lifetime. Where she is going to discuss outrageous relationship clips. Now, I don't see it, but they do got a show. I don't know what channel, what network it's on, but it'd be a panel of folks, and it'd be this white guy that looks like he's old, but he wants to be cool, and he wear this, cool baseball hat, white, and they got a big screen, and they play clips of people doing dumb stuff and discuss it. So I guess I hope it works for her, but I don't know. I don't get. Has it been tested and proven that this type of thing works? Like, where did they test this? Hey, anybody in here that also follows Funky Dineva and got in on the pay for your say? Did anybody participate in the focus group who told Lifetime, yeah, go with this. This is the show. You mean what we do on YouTube every day? I thought reality TV was about your life. We're going to follow you. You got some things happening and going on. Not you sitting up with somebody else or a couple other people watching a clip that we can see on YouTube anyway. Well, I don't know. Nene, I guess if they going to give you a bag for it, get the bag. Get it for as long as they're willing to give it to you. The only thing that I would say for you this time, do better than you did on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. If you're going to build this show like you build Roja, then build it understanding that when you walk off of it, okay, be a Bethany Frankel when you walk off. Well, I said, try something else. They need Lifetime struggling. St. James said, guess we're running out of ideas. St. James, I'm just saying, I enjoy your commentary. I enjoy your show. It's funny. You know, we do the church thing. What you say, we're part of the church sector. But it is very entertaining. Very informative, and there's issues that are real life. And I'm not saying that this is not real life stuff, but I think it is. From what I saw, I couldn't find the trailer clip, but from what I saw, it was, the clips were of, say, like couples going off, we're going to go out and have a horse ride together. And somebody says, let's ride along with each other and let's lean over and kiss. And while they kissing, somebody falls off the horse. And I guess they're going to discuss, would you do that? Would you? Come on, man. Amen. Wisdom. Judge, please stop. Not a good idea, in my opinion. Smile. I don't know what you mean. What? Stop doing what? I don't know what I done. Oh man. Yeah, right. That's entertainment. She getting the bag for it. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, if you can get people to pay you to do it, do it. I'm just saying I don't see the longevity of this. And a lot of these networks are scrambling and trying to come up with things. Everybody's trying to keep up and catch up. And people don't talk about Lifetime as much. Lifetime had a little buzz when it was doing those biopic series of like TLC and all of that. People went over to watch. But a lot of the movies that we're used to going to Lifetime to see, those movies are now on our other streaming platforms that have other stuff that make us want to be over there more than on just the one Lifetime network. You know, a lot of those movies now is on Peacock, Amazon Prime Video, of course Netflix. You got the gospel streaming platform now, Pureflix, that has a lot of good movies on it. But get the bag, girl. Get the bag. Hey, Barbara, there was no notification to give, baby. Today was an impromptu. While I had the time, I took the time and just came on because I've been planning and planning. And every time I would plan it, something else would come up and knock the plan all out. And it just kept pushing me back further and further for me getting back to my people and giving you a word from the Lord. Not much cup of tea, but Nene needs a job. Well, she got one. She got one. I guess she's going to be on once a week. I don't know. I think it comes on July 1st, I think. This kind of seems like a one-hit wonder type strategy. I say if it's one season and they pay her, congratulations, Nene. Go ahead on, Nene. But Nene is talented and unique. Let's remember, the Real Housewives of Atlanta is known today because of Nene. Facts. We tuned in, turned in, stopped what we was doing because we had to see what Nene was not only going to do, but what she was going to say. I know the show concept of couples a bad idea. You were laughing, had me rolling. I think it's a cute idea. I just don't know if it's a lasting idea. I know Nene at one point in time tried to do this. She was going to do comedy. She's funny. Everybody was saying she was so funny. She's going to jump out there and do comedy and got ran over. You can't play in traffic. Not while cars coming. Mm-mm. Y'all see this short clip where this lady said she hate the way old people tell time. And she said, she, gonna give us an example. She said, like her daddy would say it's a 5:45. And she said, why won't he just say it's 5:75? What? We don't tell time like you giving a money amount. 5:70. Oh Lord, I laughed at that. Oh God. See here, you go play in traffic. I can't. No, you can't play in traffic. Not while the car, not while cars coming. You'll get ran over. No, Nene's comedy is like Lord, what's the girl name? Everybody love to hate her now. Tiffany Haddish. A comedy is like mine, right? It's like a situational type of thing. If the situation is right, I can be witty and be funny. Yeah, but I'm not a stand-up comedian. I can't do that. No, that's not how my story. I play off someone else. And when you understand who you are and how you are, you don't have to worry about jumping over in a lane that's not meant for you. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, I know this lighting is not good, but y'all hang with me. Hang with me because I'm traveling. Nene knows how to give a good read, but comedian no. Right. It's a situation. What do the folks call it? It's a situationship of a situation. Right? It's a situationship of a situation. And without the play off of somebody else, no, you're not funny. Well, I say it's one thing to be funny, but it's another thing to know how to tell jokes. Right. Absolutely. Especially if you're not going somewhere and getting some training. If it's something you want to do, it is a skill that can be learned. But the best comedians are those who it naturally comes to. Those are going to be your priors. Those are going to be, it's like a Cat Williams situation. They have off nights where, it don't go. But overall, buy a ticket and you're going to be on the floor. A Dave Chappelle is that dude is natural. I wish I could be as funny as Dave. And the way he put those jokes together, oh my God, man. It's like he's taking you, then he dip you, bring you back. And when you come back, you realize you done been dipped and you realize what the dip is. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. It takes you a minute to process. I love it. That's not me. That's not Nene. And you got to understand your lane. And to be quite honest, other than the Housewives, Nene hasn't shown us a lane. She tried the clothing store. That looked like it was more of Greg's situation, that was surviving because of Greg. Y'all, I'm looking. My mouth look twisted. My lips just fat. Okay. Well, they mine. Good Lord gave them to me. Okay. Looked like Greg was carrying that load. The restaurant, Greg was carrying that load, and Greg passed all of what appeared she had. Cat and Dave are geniuses. They have mastered the craft, not just creating laughter. They teach us life like Moms Mabley did, as well as others. Absolutely. What Bernie Mac said, this ain't jokes, this is my life. Oh, Lord. All right. Let's keep it moving. Let's go to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Well, I saw that there was some talk. There have been some chatter, I guess, going on about this custody issue between Martell Holt and Melanie Rogers was still ongoing. And I remember Sherelle World doing a live trying to show the divorce decree happened, I don't know what, a year or two ago or something like that, that the divorce has been over, it's done, there's nothing going on, Martell's lying, la da 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 da. Well, apparently Sherelle missed something, because allegedly they were just in court and the judge found, allegedly, because I ain't seen no documents, that Martell hadn't complied with going to get assessed or something about him being physically corporal punishment on the children and not being able to do it and are not supposed to be doing it, and yet he still was doing it. And so I don't really know what the end result of that was, but it's out there. Melanie won. It's out there. Melanie won. I'm gonna say this. I haven't spoke on this. I watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I for the most part I like everybody on there. Let's use this as a teachable moment, shall we? Melanie Rogers, who used to be Melanie Holt, is the quintessential she is the example of what a wife is supposed to be. Oh, I said it. Now, I hear that the millimeters are hell. Listen to me. Rod said epitome. Okay, thank you, Rod. If I said it wrong, give it to me right. Thank you. Listen, millimeters. Don't come over here with that shit. I don't have time. I got real stuff going on in my life. I don't know these people, and you don't either. Now, if you love them like that, that's your business. I am here to give commentary, and I'm going to give it the way I see fit. You don't like it, stay away from over here. But don't start messing with me because I don't have time. I don't. And I don't play like that because I don't mess with nobody on these YouTube streets. I will turn your ass over to my attorney general's office and have you prosecuted like you've never been prosecuted before. I don't have time to play them games. I got real things going on in my life. I am here giving my personal opinion. Okay? You don't know me. My personal opinion does not affect you. And if you think that it does, you need therapy, counseling. Go get it. Let me put that out there now. Okay, now let's get back. Melody is Superwoman. Melody Rogers was to Martell Hope what the president is to America. Did y'all get that? Did y'all catch the connection? Listen, no, I switched it. I got to switch it. Melody Hope is to Martell, was to Martell. Melody Rogers was to Martell Hope what the wizard was to the world, to the country. Yep. Melody Hope was a musician. Y'all help me with this guy. He is an illusionist. He's an illusionist. He had, I don't know if he should have got it, but he had a residency in Vegas. He's the guy that would be on the top of the building. You see him, he waving. You see him. He's standing there. And then you turn around and he's standing beside you. What the? That's what Melody Hope is. She's an illusionist and a darn good one. But at the same time, she's cruel. Melody is what a wife is supposed to be to her husband. But at the same time, she's cruel. Why you say that, Judge T? I'm going to tell you this and then I'm out. We're going to end on a teachable moment. I know it's short, but I hope y'all enjoyed it. We did get a few laughs in, but I wanted to come on. I had to talk to you because I missed you. And when I get back home and things get settled, I'm coming back and we're going to have a more, like we do. We'll be back home. Listen to me. Melody Hope is it as a wife, but she's also cruel. Why you say that, Judge T? Melody Hope propped Martell. Melody Rogers, let me get it right. I apologize. Melody Rogers loved her man so much that she wanted to make sure that he felt like a king. I'm finna teach you. Melody Hope loved her man so much that she created the appearance that this man is the head of my house, my family. This is my king. Oh God. The problem is she led this nigga to believe it. See, it was for the outside show. It was for us to say, God, woo, what a man, what a man. Woo, Lord have mercy. Melody knows she got something. That picture, that illusion was for us. The problem is Martell believed it. He started to believe that it was real. He is a king. He is got it going on. He is the man. He is the head of his house. I can do anything. I can do everything. I can cheat on my wife. And she's still gonna love me, and she's still gonna be here because she done told everybody what a good man I am. You notice how all the time when somebody is saying something about him and his behavior and his character, and how often it is his response is, I'm a good man. I'm a good daddy. I'm a good man. Because Melody was saying it. Even when he wasn't good, Melody was saying it. Even when he wasn't right, Melody was saying it. The question is, did she create her own monster? Heavenly does the same thing. Heavenly kind, Dr. Heavenly kind, Dr. Heavenly says she loves her some Melody. She says she don't know what it is, but her Melody it's just something about her that she love her some Melody. She said, yeah, she got that mean girl spirit, but you know, she good people, she cool. There's just something about her. Let me tell you what it is, Dr. Heavenly. What about her? You do the same thing with Daddy. You just said it. You say it all the time, but you just said it on your messy Mondays with Carlos. But you said something that was telling, right? You said this is for them. I'm not going to check my man on live TV. I'm not going to disrespect my man on live TV. When I'm on live TV, our marriage is perfect. We don't ever argue. And we have sex every day. Just being me said, well, Judge, haven't heard it broken down this way before, but I would have to agree with you. That's why Dr. Heavenly likes Melody, because they understand. Listen, the Bible says, what does it say? What does it say about a woman? It says a woman, what kind of woman? Y'all help me, pull the scripture. The Bible says that a good woman will take her hands to build her house. Oh yeah, that's what the Bible said. What kind of woman? Y'all look it up. Come on, somebody. Put it in the chat. The Bible says that a good woman will use her hands to build her house, or she can use those same hands to tear it down. What is building the house? Bringing peace, bringing love, bringing synergy. I'm building my environment. I'm making sure my man knows that even if he fails, I got him. So don't be afraid to try. Don't be afraid to go out there and stand on your faith and do what you believe is right for our house that's going to get us forward. I'm your safe landing space. Oh, hallelujah. Yeah, that's what they did. Now, here's the difference. This is why Heavenly can't stand Martell. Here's the difference. Damien knows that their marriage ain't perfect. Damien knows that he ain't perfect. Damien knows that no, we don't need no spotlight because we got some dirty spots. The problem is Martell got lost in the illusion and started believing the hype. Thank you, Dr. Brenda. Proverbs 14:1 says, every wise woman builded her house, but the foolish pluck it down with their hands. Come on here. Thank you, Dr. Brenda. Is that not a good teaching moment? Hey, come on, Catherine. A wise woman builds her house. Come on here. Ain't that good teaching? And if he got to announce he's a good one, red flag on the plate. Every time you turn around, he's the good guy. I'm a good man. I'm a good husband. This man said he is a good husband because although he was cheating on her on the regular, he always came home at night. He, in his mind, he believed that made him a good man. And because he believed he was a good man, and no matter what he did, no matter how horrible he responded, no matter how bad he talked to her, no matter how bad he treated Melody, because in his head, irregardless of that, I am still a good man. Because he was so wrapped up in that illusion that Melody was building for the outside, so that no outside enemy can come in. See, when folks know your flaws, when people know you got a little cracks, it leaves an opening for folks to want to slide in and try to get in the midst of your relationships and things of that nature. And that's whether it's personal or whether it's business. So what you want to do is, even though you know on the inside things may be crumbling to pieces, but them just won't know about it. Oh no, they're divorcing? What? I thought they were so happy. I never heard anything. I never saw anything. You wasn't supposed to hear. I'm not going to let y'all know. Heck, I don't know. We having issues, we having problems, but I don't know if I still want to be with this person or not. And I know that if I get extra miles, extra opinions coming in and all around and this and that, it may affect my thought process. Dr. Brenda says, unfortunately, some churches teach that concept. As long as he's coming home to you, don't worry about anything else. And can I tell you something, Dr. Brenda? It would have been okay. It would have been okay. The problem was Martell, again, believed the hype. Because if you listen to Ariane, she did the exact same thing to Martell. She was rough with Martell, a little bit more rougher with him than Melody was, but she made him feel good. Every time he had an argument or an issue with Melody, he ran over there to her where she provided a safe space. Because Melody was getting tired of the illusion. Ha! Woo! My God. Melody knew it was an illusion. She built it. And she was getting tired because she was seeing that the ninja that I was building up, who wasn't worth, the ninja ain't worth the skin God gave him, okay? Woo, that said it. My opinion. The ninja ain't worth the skin God gave him. But in spite of all of that, I supported you. I loved you. I built your self-esteem up. This ninja, listen, Melody made this ninja think that he was a real contractor. And the truth became the light when Melanie moved off the scene. And then we realized this ninja ain't bright. This ninja wasn't doing this. This wasn't Martell. This was Melody. That was Melody doing that. That was Melody that went over there and got that child. That was Melody that made that happen. That's right. That was Melody that was always doing the talking when they would have their events. Ooh, you preaching, Judge. Hey, is this a good teaching moment? Come on, y'all. Talk to me in the chat. Is this a good teaching moment? Wild says, okay, I'm following you now. Come on and follow me. Sometimes men mimic the behaviors that they have seen growing up. Catherine Powell, he said, Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he ever left us was alone. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Woo, yes, sir. You are hitting the nail on the head. We make these men believe they are doing it all, Kim. That's what happened. And because he was caught up in his illusion, thinking that he could treat that woman any way he wanted to, and she was never going to leave him because he was a good man. That's a good man, Savannah. If he ain't good to his wife, how he going to be good to me? Yes, Whitney. If you think he's so good, mama, why don't you? Mama said, I just don't want you to be alone, baby. Yeah. Yeah, see, desperate would do some things. And let me tell you what Martell did. I think I heard Funky say this, which is true. Martell thought that in addition to him being such a great man, started believing that that's who he was, even though he really wasn't producing and providing. He then thought Mel was not going to leave him because he put all them babies on her. He put all them babies on her. And he thought because he put all them babies on her, she wouldn't leave. Again, caught up in the delusion, he forgot that even though Mel had all them babies, Mel was the one making all the money. So no matter how many babies she got, she can afford to take care of. Y'all remember how he was telling Mel he wasn't leaving the house? She could do what she wanted to do, but she wasn't getting his house. And she told him, you can have it. And he thought he had won, but really, he was dumb as a rock. The reason why Mel didn't care anything about him keeping the house is because the house had a mortgage on it. Debt. So Melly was like, you can have it. Woo! She had this ninja believing that he was smart, intelligent, strategic. When I was a girl and sang that song with my brothers, I used to think that song meant that Papa left them alone. That he knew they couldn't pay. Woo! Dr. Brenda. Dr. Brenda. Hey, I can see though. I can see. Melody played her card right. Melody gave him time. People always ask, well, why did she stay? I mean, she let him cheat on her for 5 years. Yes. Yes, she did. Because she was married. Because she did have these kids. And yes, I want my marriage to work. Yes, I want my family together. I have invested in this for years. Not only my money and my time, my body, my heart, my feelings, my emotions, my stress. I done put all of this into this. So if there's a way for us to work it out and get past it, absolutely. Let's do it. In addition to the fact that she went out and got her little something on the side too. And that's just the one time we know. But she gave him 5 years to make up his mind that his family meant as much to him as it meant to her. And the problem is that over that 5 years, every time she gave him an opportunity to show her, he would do. It just couldn't last. It just couldn't last. He did enough to get her back, to keep her home. He did enough to keep things going good. And as soon as he thought everything was good, and as soon as he thought things were back to normal, he went back to his same old ways. He went back to his same old ways. And after a while, Melody got tired. And as you could see, towards the end of their relationship, that's when Melody got serious about trying to get her business and or businesses off the ground. That's when she started working on stuff, developing, coming up with new ideas, things she could do, and start getting in the works of making those things happen, because she was putting her ducks in a row and lining the things in order, so that when she was able to, as they say now, stand on business with this ninja and tell him, you gonna get your together or don't. And when he came along with this baby, which meant he had not gotten his together, she was primed in position to leave, and she left. Now, where all this other stuff is coming from is Martell continuing to be in that delusion. He is caught off guard that Melody not only left him, not only stayed gone after she left, not only did she file for divorce, this had the mitigated gall to go through with it. Martell was so shocked and outdone with himself, he couldn't believe that Melody was not coming back to him. That's why he didn't understand why she wouldn't talk to him. She was like, I'm done, Martell. There is nothing to talk about. You still want to, what? When a woman's fed up, there ain't nothing you can do about it. It's like running out of love. And he was too arrogant because he had built himself up in this persona that he was all that in a bag of chips and all the women want me, you know, because Martell didn't understand the assignment. And instead of getting better behind the scenes so that he could actually be developed and disciplined into who Melody was saying that he was. She was speaking life into him, but he was so carnal, unsaved, that he couldn't see it. And that's why Heavenly don't like Martell, can't stand Martell. Because she does not understand how you were that dumb that you did not understand the blessing that God had put on your side. You don't have a woman that's running you down all in the public. You don't have a woman saying that you dumb and stupid. And I had to do all of his homework in college. He never would have graduated, let alone do this. How dumb can you be? Because Heavenly is with a man who understands what's happening and what's going on. She don't get it. When some men see you leave and don't stay gone, they don't take you serious. And they do a little more to see what they can get away with. But when she fed up, she done. I was so proud of the day Melody left. She deserved a huge divorce party. Hey, she celebrated. This weight is gone. Hello, Just T. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm just coming in. All right, Juju. Day late and $1 short is real. The time comes when you can stick a fork in it because it is done. As dumb as Martell. I mean, how you got somebody when you got a dumb person? How you going to leave the woman who feeds you? Cheat on her, mistreat her, dog her out to run over here and be with someone who takes food out of your mouth. And you just as stupid over there with Ariana. Because you treated her like a dog. You just using her. You treated her like coleslaw. You called her a peasant, thinking that was going to impress Melody and make her want you back. It did not. Because you're going to tell your wife that as good as she was to you, as good as you had it with her, you chose a peasant over her. That shows you how dumb you are. You've yet to apologize. Martell, it's too late now. But had you just said, listen, I messed up, baby. I messed up big time this time. I messed up. And I know that I have messed up to the point that causes you to walk. So I want you to know I understand if you do. It is my hope and my prayer that one day you will be able to forgive me. But right now, I understand that you can't. But just know, I'm for real this time. if you will trust me again, or at least give me an opportunity to build my trust back, you ain't never got to worry about me no more. Let's go to counseling. Let's do what we got to do. Let's make it work. But before we do that, what I want to do is give you time, because I know you're mad and you got a right to be. I know you feel hurt and disappointed and made to feel like a fool. And you're right to have those feelings. I'm the jackass. I'm sorry, baby. I love you, baby. And then leave, move, get away from her. Give her space, give her time. And then start showing her that you are changing. Not that you change, because you can't do that overnight. Don't be pushing and pressure on her to try to make things go back to the way they used to be so you can be comfortable, so you can get back to doing what you want to do. No. Give that woman time to be mad, to be regretful that she even met you, all that stuff, all those emotions. With you standing by her, letting her know she's right. She's right. Melody would have forgave you, but you kept being an arrogant asshole. That's what you did. You kept throwing it in her face. That's what you did. Nicola said, that's too much like right, Judge T. Amanda said, Knox don't apologize, nor do they give you space to breathe. That's all he had to do. Let the girl understand that he understood why she was hurt and mad and why she wanted to leave and why she wanted a divorce and all that stuff. Just understand that you hurt me deeply. And then Ariane gets tired of you because she didn't went over there and had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 abortions, allegedly. Although she said it, allegedly, but she said it. Not for, I'm exaggerating that, but she didn't went over there and had her 1 or 2, trying to appease him. And him continuing to show a lack of respect for his wife by having sex with this outside woman without protection. Want to keep playing Russian roulette, continuing to believe that Ariane is just as foolish as Melody, and she's going to allow you to keep running up in her without, without nothing, and impregnating her to the point where she ain't gonna get tired. You don't think at some point, as all this is going, this girl is getting older too. She see you building a family and having a family over here with your wife, and she ain't got nothing. Because when you ain't at home with her, you over there with Melanie. She there by herself. She got tired too. At least 2 or 3. That's all I'm saying, allegedly. All right, guys, we've come to the end. I wanted to end on a teachable moment. Listen, and this is teachable to the man and to the woman, right? Woman, build your house. Support your man. If you got one, build him up. The more Heavenly builds that man, regardless of what he's doing behind the scenes, she's building him up. She's working with him. She's supporting him. She's helping him. She's believing in his dreams. And she's helping her man make it happen. And in return, when Heavenly has an idea or something, Damien is right there supporting her, building her, making it happen. I remember that app that Heavenly was going to do. The app that Heavenly was going to do ended up being Love is Blind. Going back them seasons. She was talking about the folks being blindfold and they couldn't physically see the person. They were just going to talk to him and get to know him and make a choice. Ain't that Love is Blind? Heavenly, you need to go get your money. They took your idea that you was going to do in an app and brought it to the big screen. And didn't nobody, I bet you pay you for your money because I ain't heard nobody say you got none of that Love is Blind check. Somebody tell Heavenly I done told her they owe her some money. What is it? Purveyors of Pop? Is that who produced that show? Dr. Heavenly People. Dr. Heavenly People. Purveyors of Pop owe you a check. See, people didn't forgot because that episode happened early on in the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We just been dealing with the last few years, all the stuff. But see, I was around when it first came on. I remember she had a whole party to show you how the app was gonna work. Heavenly said she spent $30,000 on that thing and it was a flop. But did her man get on TV and say, "You can't tell me nothing when you lost that $30,000"? No. Build them up. Men, if you got a woman who's feeding you, pouring into you, loving you, and you know you ain't giving 100%, you know you ain't doing what all you supposed to do, don't be no fool and start believing the press that's being created in your own house. Don't do that. The press that's being created in your own house for the outside public is not for you to accept as real. It's an illusion for the outside people to give you time to get yourself together. And then once you do begin to glow up and blow up, you don't turn around and lose your mind and start thinking that because you've blown up and you've grown up, that now your wife is an afterthought and all of these new thoughts take precedence. No, ma'am. No, sir. You're going to get ran through and rolled away wet. You're going to get rolled through, run through, and rolled away with. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Be thankful for what God gave you. The Bible says that he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. But that's not where it ends. It then continues to say, and attain favor from the Lord. There is a blessing that comes with understanding the gift that God has given you through a helpmate. That is why it is so important that we make sure that we are picking a helpmate for the right reasons. It's wonderful that he's fine. Martell is fine as hell. But is he worth? Look at it. Come on here, somebody. Pick for where you are and for where you're trying to go. I want a man that got some common sense now, who's going to help and move us forward. If he got common sense now and he's applying it and using it now, I know he will in the future. So whether there's ups or downs, ins or out, I got somebody who can think and help me. Men, you don't need to be talking about, listen, we got to get in this market. We got to start investing. And the only way to invest is we got to start saving some money so that we can invest. I know it's a little, baby, because we ain't got much, but we're going to take a little and we're going to trust God to make it into a lot. So we got to save what we can save. You don't need no woman that after you had that conversation with her, she take her head right out there on Friday and spend $100 and some dollars, $200 some dollars talking about getting her hair did, her nails done, and her feet done. She just spent $300 that you could have put in the market and left it there for a little while and turned that $300 into $1,000, $1,000 into $1,200, $1,200 into $1,500, $1,500 into $2,000, and so forth and so forth and so forth and so forth. Man, it says selfish. They are selfish and only look out for their own gain. That's how you know he really don't love her. Don't care nothing about her. But Ariane said that, eventually she just made up her mind that she didn't care. She didn't care about Melanie. It wasn't no issue. He was over here trying to get what he was getting, and she was going to get what she was going to get. Equal exchange is not robbery. Equal exchange is not robbery. I said I was going to be quick, and look at me. We out of here, y'all. I got to go. Listen, I love y'all so much. Thanks so much for popping in. I know it was short notice, but thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much. I hope y'all had a good time with me today. And when we get back home and get settled, we're going to get back on it, okay? I can be a little bit more relaxed. I don't think I was as loose and lighthearted and funny as I normally am, but I'm tired. Lord have mercy. Yes, I am. And gonna be back up and on the road in the morning. Okay. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. To the extent this channel is a success, it is because of you. And so I said thank you. Listen, y'all see the ticker down at the end of the page, right? Have y'all saw that? I haven't talked about it, but I wanted to put it up there so you all can see it. Listen, it says, thank you, Grace Church. That's what I'm calling my congregation, Grace Church, because it is with your gracious support, your offerings, that you all have helped me bring 4 young people into the pilot program that I am trying to create for my Youthport system. I got 3 young ladies. I got 3 young ladies, single moms. And I got one gentleman, one teenager. I guess, well, he's a teenager, but he ain't a teenager. He's about to go to college, and so I'm going to get you guys a total amount. I haven't added it up yet. I just haven't had time, but I will add it up, let you all know what the total was that we raised. If anybody else want to keep sewing, please do. As many kids as I can bring in, I will. And I'm saying kids, young people. I have 3 of them. Their bank accounts have already been opened. I will be posting those pictures over on my Facebook page. And I got 1 other young lady that account that I got to open, and we will get that done when I get back this week. And then we're going to meet at a minimum once a month. And I said that only because my schedule is such that I don't know. But I'm going to be reaching out to other individuals who are in the investment game and, all of that stuff. It won't just be me. I'm going to reach out and try to bring in other people that can come in and teach and talk to our young people, because we want to build them. We want to build their capacity when it comes to understanding this market thing. Okay? Because we're not doing the Russian roulette thing. We're not gambling. The market, there is sense to the market. There is order in chaos. So it's not going to be this is the hot new ticket. Let's try it and see what happens. We're not. That's not what we're doing. Okay, that's not what we're doing. We're going to teach them, number one, all the understanding of what everything is, how everything moves, the difference between different investment vehicles, why some people pick the different investment vehicles to help them develop what their investment style and risk is for them. And then once they make that determination, okay, pick a vehicle. I'm going to put that money in there. And they will have more at the end of this 1 year period. They will have more than the $100 that is put in. They're required to make a deposit every month. Now, we don't have any restriction because young man that's on his way to college and single moms who are, struggling right now, but they are trying their best to get up on their feet and they need some help. And so teaching them about their money, how money works, how you can make your money grow with the little bit you have, I think will help them. And in my plan, my goal is that this will prevent, especially my single moms, from having any contact or any action with the system. Denise says, please come on more often. I enjoy your content. I will. We were on a roll, Denise, and I liked it, and I'm going to keep it going. It's just that a lot is going on. A lot is going on. Remember now, I'm a real person. I'm a real judge. I have real cases that I do. And so depending on what those cases are, I have to prepare for them. I'm not the attorneys anymore. I am sitting on the bench, but I am a learned judge. I don't just sit on the bench and let the lawyers come talk to me. I read the complaints that the parties file. Whatever they file, whatever's been filed, I read it. Motions, whatever, case law. And then I go and I research and look up the case law so that when I'm in my hearings and the attorneys is arguing and telling me the law said this and the law said that, I'm not sitting there tossed to and fro. I'm anchored because I've done the research and I know what the law says, and I understand why you're coming from it from that angle because I see what you put in your documentation, and I understand what you're saying because I see what you put in your documentation. But let me tell y'all how I wrap all this up together. So that takes some time sometimes, and it pulls me away from you guys. But Just T is doing her best. I'm gonna be a good YouTube pastor and feed you as often as I can. How do I contribute? Wow. Okay, let's see here. Here you go. You can just donate by the Cash App right on the bottom of the screen. Thank you so much, woman of wealth. Pardon me for being late, Your Honor, but this right here is music to my ears. Dean Matthews, thank you so much. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going to help in the way that we can. And you know what I've learned as I've gotten older, guys? There are seasons that God gives you grace to do certain things. And this is the season, I do believe, for this. It's something that I've had in my head for years. Something that I wanted to see happen for years, but I just didn't. At the time, I couldn't see how to make it happen. But I kept it before the Lord. And look what the Lord has done. So we said thank you. We said thank you. We appreciate you. And we're going to be a good steward over what you all have blessed us with to give back and sow back into the community to help the people. So when I come back on, I'll have the total amount of what we raised so everybody know what we've done. And we will see if there is how much more is left to see if we can bring on another person to come in and participate. Now, it ain't just anybody either, okay? Because you all, the money that you all are sowing, none of it's coming to me. Like, this ain't for no salary or nothing like that. This is my time that I'm sowing. You guys have sowed the financial seed, and I'm sowing my time. And because you all have made that sacrifice and you didn't have to do it, and I'm making a sacrifice that I don't have to do, I'm willing to take the time to make sure we bring in somebody that want to be here. That want to be here. Because I need it to be successful. Because if it is successful, that puts Judge T in a position where I could possibly write a grant, right, to fit an RFP that's already out there, or I may have to create one myself and present it to one or more of these foundations that are in the spirit and mood of giving, that will fund it on a larger scale. Because one of the issues that my single mamas has, I told y'all, is child care. But we are working on that. Judge T working on that. So I think I'm going to be able to help them with that. Well, I said I had my son set up an IUL when he got his first job. I wish I had learned sooner. Never too late. Baby, better late than never. Let's discuss the ATL judge who lost her position. Miss B. Carter, I'm finna go. You is not finna make me talk about another judge. Amen, and I agree. It shall come to pass. Amen, Brenda Bowers. You not finna, Miss B. Carter, you is not finna make me talk about a colleague that has been removed from the bench. At least that's a headline I saw. I didn't click on it to see. Has she actually been removed? Okay, okay. I think I got a Zelle account. Do I have Zelle? I don't know if it's Zelle. It may be Venmo. I think I don't have Zelle. I think Zelle, I tried Zelle and it didn't work out right for me. So I didn't do Zelle. And I don't have a PayPal account anymore. I stopped doing business with PayPal. But I tell you what I will do, Woman of Wealth, and I know this old school, but I can put the mailing address in the chat. And one day, maybe when you're going downtown, you run by the post office. Send a money order. Put on your money order. My Money Matters Pilot. My Money Matters Pilot, or MMM Pilot. MMM Pilot. Maybe because she got removed. Ooh, did they say yes? The judge was removed. It's an order as of today. I think that the fight or the hit of the police was an accident. I think that alcohol was involved all the way around that led to the whole thing happening, and just a bunch of stupidity. But I think that in the heat, in the midst of everything, judge must have thought that this man was either the same man that had socked the woman or was another man coming to hurt the woman. Because one thing you kept hearing is, let her go, let her go, you let her go, you can't do that to her. And then I think came the power. So I think that was an accident, and I hope those charges will be dropped or dismissed. But hey, that's my personal opinion, and that depends on what side of the street you're standing on. But I think the behavior after the incident is the problem. No, I don't think that. That's the problem. St. James been? St. James, where you been? I've been traveling so much that I ain't been able to keep up with you. Why you ain't out here in Atlanta at the Innovate Conference? I sure wanted to go. I wanted to go see Pinky and hear what she had to say. But it didn't work out that way. Hey, Niecy. Niecy, you came right when I'm leaving. All right, y'all. I am tired. It is, and it's getting late. Actually, if things were what they're supposed to be, I'm supposed to be in the bed asleep right now. So I gotta go. I love y'all so much. I see you P.O. Box in the chat. I'll drop something in the mail. Thank you so much. Yeah, Pinky. They had Pinky at 3:00. And Bishop Lovey gonna be there tonight telling prophecies. That's what he do, right? He prophet. Yes, rewind these. He's a prophet, so he gonna be telling prophecies and raising money. Oh, I remember him saying that. Yeah. St. James, yeah, I remember him saying he was going to the Hawkins event. All right, well, I'm going to run over there because I know he's talking about it or have talked about it, so I'll see his show. See what happened out there in Detroit. I wanted to see what was going to be happening at Newburgh. Did y'all see Jamal Sunday? Anybody watch him pre-Sunday? Jamal pre-Sunday. Now, the folks out here, I haven't been able to see what's been said about it, but I heard a snippet that they say that the folks was upset that he was preaching while wearing an outfit that had his Kappa Alpha Psi imprint in it. But I was listening to him preach while I was traveling in on Sunday, and Jamal preached. And if I got to be honest, even when it came to some of his theology, he preached Brother Sunday than I think I heard him preach ever. Now, I may go back and watch it again and listen where I can see him while he preaching, because that makes a difference. But Jamal preached. And I've always said, when that boy do ministry, you cannot beat it. It's only when he step out here in this secular world and he wants to be this, that, or another. And I really do believe he got his eye on a political situation. But we shall see. He is strategic. $2028 is coming. It's just 4 small years. And in between that is going to be a congressman race. And if he run and people try to attack him on his past, that's what he's going to say it is. It's his past. And there are a million of Americans out there that need a second chance. Some of us need a third and a fourth. And thank God for grace. And because I understand that, I'm the perfect person because I'm going to have compassion for the people. I understand. Watch it. Bye. All right, good people. I love you, Grace Church. God bless you. If y'all late, that's what I said. It came to me today. I said, by the grace of God, the people came through. And I want to tell them thank you. So we're going to call out the name of the congregation. Great Church. Grace Church. Grace Church. GC, are you with me? Y'all have a wonderful day, okay? Y'all have a wonderful day. We pray that the Lord will continue to bless you, cover you, and keep you. May your money grow and your food intake go low. Did you hear what I say, Lord? Make the people money grow, but make their food intake go low. In Jesus' name, amen, amen, amen. God bless you, everybody. I love you. I love you. I love you.